today?
Learning.
Learning, yes. And I have with me today my daughter Carly, my eldest.
Hello, everyone.
And we are learning to make bread because Carly started making bread. I didn't know how to do it, so I said I would like to learn how to do bread. So we're going to share with you.
Yeah.
So you're an expert. How long have you been making bread? How many loaves of bread you made?
Made two bread.
Two. And did they both turn out okay? There you go. 100%.
Yeah.
2 for 2. Okay, so how do we make bread? Is it complicated?
No, you would think it's complicated, but no.
Well, they kind of give you the impression that it's kind of complicated.
But don't be fooled. We are too smart for that. You're going to need 4 ingredients. You're going to need yeast.
Yeah.
Salt.
Yep.
Flour.
And now, is it a special kind of flour? I got bread flour.
He got bread flour, but we don't need it. All-purpose flour works just fine.
Okay, it's just your run-of-the-mill flour. Okay.
Yep.
So salt, water, yeast, flour.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't mention water the first time, but that's what I was going to say. These
Okay.
4 ingredients, just for a visual.
Yep. And so, yeah, I know you microwave the water. So what were you doing there?
Yeah, step 1, you're going to do 1.5 cups of water. You're going to microwave it for 40 seconds, which will get it to approximately 100 to 110 degrees.
And why? What's the little magic between 100 and 110?
Yeah, that's the perfect amount to where you're going to activate the yeast, but you're not going to kill it.
Yeah, I think killing would be bad.
Yeah, no, we don't
Yeast.
recommend. And if you want to be precise, the last 2 times I didn't have this, so I didn't do the temperature and it turned out fine. But if you want, you can do the temperature in a meat thermometer, which it looks like this bad boy's right at 100. So we're good to go.
So what do we do first? We put in the water.
Okay, so 1.5 cups water.
Yep.
Like so.
Okay.
Then half of a tablespoon, not teaspoon, tablespoon.
Yeah, that confuses me.
I know.
They should have named him something else.
They should.
For people like me.
And different colors would be helpful.
Yeah, that would have helped
Yeah.
too.
And then 1 packet of yeast. I do the fast rising yeast because ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, and I don't think it matters. We just got ours at Dillon's. I mean, I think most grocery stores have it in the baking section, so that's what we went with.
Yeah. So you're gonna start whisking it. It's gonna get a little bubbly.
Yeah, it looks a little frothy.
Mm-hmm. It's just what it does.
Oh, kind of got a little smell to it.
Mm-hmm. Wish you guys were here.
Not a good smell. The smell.
I think.
And I can't even smell, so.
Actually, you know how smells associate with memories? This is bringing me back to a field trip where we learned how to make bread once.
Really?
Yeah.
In school?
In school.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's like a little house on the prairie. You want to keep whisking
Mom must
that?
have been on that field trip. I probably got like the salt mines or.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
all right, so I'll keep
then
stirring.
you're gonna. So like I said, you do 1.5 cups of water, 1 packet of yeast, ½ tablespoon of salt.
Well, that's already like 3 of the ingredients.
Yeah, almost there.
Oh wow, that's like secret stuff.
Yeah, the secret sauce. So
They try to make everything sound so complicated, but it's like the recipe.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Okay.
3 1/4 cups of flour, which is an interesting number. You would think it's 3.5, but no, 3
I don't
1/4.
think it has to be exact. I think that's one of the little. They try to make it
Shimmy
sound more
it on
complicated
in.
than possible.
Shimmy.
So we're
There
done
you go.
whisking now. Do I use the whisk or do I
No,
use the
no.
spatula?
Don't touch the whisk. We'll get clunky.
And I know you said we were supposed to have a wooden spoon.
Yeah.
But we're a little lacking in the.
Yeah,
kitchen
should have brought
department.
mine. We only have silicone here at the Cubic Residence.
You're gonna lord over the fact that you have a wooden spoon and we don't. Okay.
Oh.
That's good though. So if you ever get flour on you, just leave it. That way when you go to the store and people stop you and say, "Hey, got a little flour on," you can go,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I was making bread from scratch."
Yeah, because I'm fancy like that. A scooping pattern, like as
Well,
you're.
I was trying to get all the little flour. Is that important or not?
Yeah, so see the liquid at the bottom, you're kind of. It's called folding. Grandma
Oh.
taught me that. Fold.
That sounds
I was
like a
like,
made-up word.
It's coming to me.
Oh yeah.
You want to fold in the ingredients. You're not stirring it like this. That's not very helpful.
Okay.
So
Folding.
you gotta fold it in
Very
there.
important. The folding.
Yes, like folding clothes, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
That looks good.
Yeah,
that
this
looks
might
good.
be the best one I've ever made.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like the loaf I'm thinking of.
No,
where
this
it's
is
all
just-
smooth and buttery like a big old buttered roll.
No, and yeah, Dad thought you needed butter for this. He thinks you need butter for everything, but you don't need butter until it's baked, and then you put that on there. Okay, so yes, it's gonna look like so.
Yeah.
Kind of in a ball, but not quite.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna cover it. And
And
that's
how
it.
long do we cover it for?
2 to 3 hours.
And it's need room temperature, or we're putting it in the fridge?
Yeah, so it should be about room temperature. If your house is cold, if you need, you know, a little chilly.
Like today when it's minus 18 outside? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put it on the stove.
Say is if your house is cold, you can turn on the oven and then turn it off
Oh, so just,
and put it in there just so it's kind of cozy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, now what if I wanted to make it, let it rise, and then put it in the fridge? Or how long do I have before I have to actually bake it? Like if I wanted to make it today, and then I got people coming over for dinner tomorrow night, we made it for that.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of time. You got 7 days until it starts getting a little funky.
Okay, that's pretty good then.
So 7 days refrigerated, but only 2 to 3 hours on your counter.
Okay, all right.
Okay, we're gonna add it to the stash back here, and we'll see you back in 3 hours. We back.
We back. So, okay, so what did we do? We made it, we made the bread,
Yeah.
and then we put it in its little baby carrier.
Yeah, I mean, lots happened since we left.
Oh, what happened? What's it?
I mean, you got a job, I took a nap, we've been moving and grooving.
Yeah, okay, it's really.
Okay, so check her
Yes.
out.
Yeah, so it probably doubled.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I
Okay.
mean, that's exactly what you want, people.
Okay, so now what are we doing?
So
What's
we-
in phase 2?
so
Oh,
we-
this is really hot.
Don't touch it. Hands off. No. If you got little kids, make sure you tell them, or if you have curious fathers, make sure you tell them.
I got grabbed it.
Okay,
I'm
so
fine.
you're gonna preheat your oven to 450,
450, got it.
and then once it hits 450, you're gonna want to put your Dutch oven in there for like 20 to 30 minutes so it gets nice and hot.
And it is hot.
You
I'll
do
attest
that so that the temperature is consistent of the Dutch oven. Okay. And the Dutch oven, you can get these at Home Goods. This is a ceramic Dutch oven. You can use
I'm getting a cast iron one.
cast iron. Yeah, you can use whatever you want, but I
A little more
prefer
manly, I think.
that bad boy. So anyway, put some parchment paper down, put some flour, and then you're gonna transfer. Again, you're not gonna use your hands. You're gonna transfer
No hands.
the. Can you give me a spatula? You're gonna transfer the dough onto the parchment.
That's what I'm here for.
Like it is.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Does it need to be just anyway?
So I try to
Is
keep
this more? Is there more folding gonna be going on?
This
here?
is more your own style.
What about this remnants here?
No, that's okay.
Because you know you have to get it precise, so there might be some ingredients
Okay.
left over.
No, it's
there.
fine. Okay, so see this? How now it's grown into more of a loaf.
Yes,
per
that's
se.
what I was looking for.
So then
Does it matter how much flour you put on? Can you put too
just
much?
kind of dabble it. I mean, it all.
To me, it looks like it needs a little more, but
Well,
I
I'm putting
haven't
some
baked
on
bread.
top.
Just see how they make pizza bread and stuff.
Yeah, well, you just don't want it to stick to the parchment paper or the Dutch oven. That's why you're putting flour
Okay.
on it. So you kind of shape it how you want it. This is where your creative liberties come in.
Can you flip it? Like flip it up in the air like the old parachute in gym class?
I mean, you could
It's
try
kinda
it, so, but
sticking
see
there.
how it sticks, so you do a little more.
Oh.
A little flour there.
yeah, so here, let's show them.
Okay.
Well,
Not really. It's not sticky. But
It
you,
was just sticking, kind of sticking to it. And she was throwing
but
off
you
flour.
kind of roll it a little bit. You don't want to do it too much, but you just kind of want to get her going like so. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll let you do this part because I know you really like to. So you take a really sharp
Ooh, okay.
knife. This is just a steak knife, I think. It's kind of weird shape, but and you make whatever design you want. And as
Ooh.
the bread cooks, it's gonna become more apparent. So you
Yeah,
can
so
do it
Cardi
every-
did this cool kind of old world X on it, and then it kind of split, and it looked really neat.
Mhm.
But I was thinking if you went to a Super Bowl party and you were going to use the bread as more as like people would dip in it and put it in a dip, is you could make the laces
Yeah.
of a.
So actually, before we do that, let's put it in the Dutch oven. So you're gonna take off
oh, it's
because otherwise, I made this mistake before. If you
the other
if
two
you-
times you made it, you made a mistake.
yeah.
No mistake. Just
If you put the X on and then you flip it in the Dutch oven, there's no guarantee that your X is going to be on top.
okay.
So take the lid off. Then you're gonna transfer the loaf.
Yep. Boom.
Oh.
Oh, it looks good.
That looks
I can hold it up and show people. Like,
Okay, show
the
'em.
awesomeness of it. I mean, it. Look at that little baby in there.
Yep. Just a little
Little guy.
Okay, so then you do the honors of your design.
I'm just gonna do an X because I thought that was really
Okay,
cool.
you kind of gotta dig it a little,
Deep.
not super deep, but like make it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm literally just putting it in about that much.
Yeah, you're almost.
Just kind of making a little. Gotta hold it back up. Maybe it won't totally show, but it literally just looks like a little X in there. That's all it does. So.
Yeah, kind of like when you're working with clay and you just
Yeah.
kind of you score it.
Put the lid back on.
Similar strategy. Yep, put the lid back on.
Okay.
So now you're gonna bake this for 35 minutes in your oven, which is at 450. And then that's with the lid on. Then you're gonna take the lid of the Dutch oven off and cook it another 10. You're good to go.
That's
Then
it.
you can do your butter.
Oh, do you put butter on the top while it's in there
No butter until it comes out
to eat it, or
to eat it.
You don't dress it up with anything. No
No.
oil or anything.
No need.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna put it in the oven, and we'll see. You want to open it up for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bread's been in the oven for 35 minutes, so now it's time to check in on it. And we're just going to remove the lid of the Dutch oven, and we're just gonna cook it for a few more minutes until the top is nice and crispy, and then we'll take it out.
I like that X in there.
All right, check her out.
Looks good. 10 minutes with the lid off.
Here you go. Now you can transfer it to a charcuterie board or a plate. You cut it up, serve it with bread, olive oil. It's good with soup, lasagna, whatever you want to make.
Go.
So we just made a loaf of bread, and now we want to try something different. So we're making bread bowls for our soup. So I divided the loaf, same recipe, the same 4 ingredients, divided the loaf into 4. There you go. We'll check on it. All right, we're gonna check on the bread bowls.
Oh, the anticipation's killing me.
Ooh,
Yeah, the little guys.
they look pretty good.
They kind of fit in there. They're a little scrunched, but
I think now they need 10 minutes, maybe 5,
yeah.
with the lid off. Oh, you people are gonna like what you see. Look at those bread bowls.
Oh yeah, you thinking cream of cheddar, or you thinking potato soup?
I'm thinking potato. That looks good.
Yeah.
Maybe some chicken noodle.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that looks delicious. I think they're a good size. Just cut off the top, hollow out the inside. I mean, yeah, I think that looks good.
All right, successful day. That's how you make bread.